And guys, so today I'm going to teach you how to create and how to access your Google Classroom account that we're going to be using for the teaching videos that I'm going to make for you and the quizzes activities, which are like the games. So first we have to go to the internet browser, right? We always go there. So you're going to go here, right? You're going to type Google Classroom. So let's see what comes out. So you're going to see a bunch of information differently, right? And you're going to click on the first one. Usually it's always the first one. It's going to ask you to sign in. Probably right now it's going to sign me into mine because I am a teacher, right? But I'm going to sign out and I'm going to pretend that I'm a student. So I'm doing everything from the student account. So I'm going to go to use another account. So none of this is going to appear for you. Now, this is the very important part. If you already have a Gmail account, which is the email that is linked to Google, then you don't have to do any of this. You can just automatically type your email, log in, and just move to the next step. But let's say that you don't have one, or perhaps you don't remember the password, or it's not letting you do it. We're going to go to create an account, and you're going to go to create an account for yourself, for myself. And then you're going to pick your name. So I'm going to go and walk you through the whole process. I'm going to create an account for you, but I'm going to use my name. So I'm creating a new account for me as a student. So I'm going to give it my first name, and then my last name, and then I'm going to create my user ID, my username. So you can do anything. I would recommend you to do your first name dot last name, and then you pick 2020. But if they already have 2020, by some reason you have a common name, pick another number. You don't have to type anything else. This part is already there giving you the email, the email. Now you pick a password. It can be any. Also, like you notice this is already taken, right? So I'm going to pick a different one. So don't panic, just change it. Perfect, now it's not taken. So I'm gonna pick a password. It can be any password that you want. Just make sure that it's long and it has all the criteria that they're asking you to do. And then you're gonna go to next. It's gonna start giving you the information. Right now, here's the part where it gets interesting. It's gonna ask you to confirm it. It's gonna ask you to give them a phone number. If you don't have a phone, it could be your parents' phone number. It could be any phone number that you have. So I'm going to put a phone number and I'm going to put it, but it says phone number is an optional part. Let's say that you don't have a phone number, you don't want to do it, you can do it with your personal email, you can do it with another thing. So let's say that I'm going to do it with my work email because I don't want to use my phone. So I'm going to put my work email to recover it. Actually, let me just show you with a phone because they say that it's an optional one. So I want you guys to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and type my phone. I'm going to come back and share in a little bit. It's just that I'm blocking my phone because for work reasons they don't let us share our personal phone. And you're gonna do it like that, and then it's gonna ask you to put your birthday and ask to put some type of date there, so you can put your birthday there. And once you're ready with the part, you're gonna click next, right? So I'm gonna start sharing again the information. Just give me 1 second, please. So once you have it there, you're gonna send the information to whatever number, and it's going to send you a code. Once you use your code, with this code, you're gonna be able to validate this information. It's gonna send it to you in a text message. So make sure that if you're using your parents' phone number, that you can get that message so you can activate your account. And once I type it, I verify it, and I'm ready to go. So I'm in. So right, that's half of the battle, right? So that means that I already have an account, I already have everything to go. So I agree, and it's going to create my Google account. It doesn't mean that we're ready to go, right? It means that now we can start going to Google Classroom. So now I'm in Google Classroom, but you don't have an account yet. Well, you do have an account, I'm sorry, but you don't have a class yet. So you have to click here on the positive, on the plus there, and you're gonna join a class. Now there's different classes that we have. There's different codes. I'm gonna go ahead and and share the codes we use so you guys can see them on the screen. And I'm gonna leave them there for a little bit so you guys can copy them in case if you don't have them, because it's important that you have access to them. So when the students are doing this, they should be able to do it. Now, parents, I understand that some of you don't want your kids to have an account. You can create the account for you. You could be the one that is using it. All the kids they need is access to Google Classroom, and that one is not an email. It's just a school version of what we have right now. It's just that it's very useful for the videos and the games that I'm creating for them, because we cannot use them through Teams. So if your son or daughter is in my homeroom, that's the code that they put. If they're in Garza's homeroom, that's the code that they put, and so on and so forth. Now, if they're not sure in which homeroom they are, they can do each one of them individually, and when I go through the classes, I can just leave them on the correct one. So I'm gonna put mine. I'm gonna copy that code, and I'm gonna go back to the Google Classroom and go, but first I'm gonna share the screen again with you guys, and I'm going to join the correct code, the correct class. So I'm gonna put the class code there. I'm gonna hit join, and you should be joining the class. It takes a little bit of time, so just bear with me. And once it's ready to go, it means that I'm already part of this class, right? So here's all the information that is happening, all the assignments that they have, and everything. So if they go to classwork here on the top, that's where they can see everything that is happening. So these are the assignments that they have. Some of them are for practice, their videos, things that are for points, games that they can do, right? So 8Puzzles, those are the videos that they can watch. So if they click on this one, if they click here, it's going to open a video for them. And this video they can watch is 9 minutes long, and it's going to ask them some questions, and it's something that is going to help them learn the material that I'm going to teach the next day. But let's say that they want to do another activity, right? Not that one in particular. So they go view your work, and they pick that one. They want inequalities. So there's no work attached yet because it's not open yet. So they cannot see it because it's not active yet. But here, if you notice, it's a Quizlet thing because these are the games that we have. These are the games that I'm creating. So if they click on the web one, because if they're using it on the computer, they're gonna go with this is the account that I'm linking with it. That's the one that I created, and I am connecting the games that I created for them, right? And I'm using it for the school, and I'm the student, and I update my account. I put my month and my day and my date of birth, and I'm just picking some random numbers just to show you guys, and just so we can access the account, and that should be able to give me access to the games, right? And right now I'm just creating my account, so all of it is ready. All the games are linked and all the things. So I'm gonna be able to start the games here, right? And I can start the quiz, and okay, so the game is not active yet. That's why I'm not able to open it. But I'm gonna close this one. I'm gonna go to the Teams, to my Google Classroom, and I'm gonna open one that is active already, so you guys can see how they work. So I know that this one is already active. It's already open, so I'm gonna open it. View details, so I can open it. So I'm gonna click on this thing. I'm gonna open it for you guys so you can get an idea of how it works. And I'm gonna again go with that account. And I'm going to continue. And it should open the game for me. Hello, okay, your name. Okay, so I start the quiz. It's in a part of the Google Classroom, so it's not letting me take it yet. I don't know why. It should have given me the opportunity to do it. Let me see if I can. So it's, is that I'm the reason why I'm not playing it is because I haven't added myself to the class as a teacher. But once the students get there and they confirm the information here, I will update their information so they are able to play the games and do everything. But they have to make sure that they activate the account from this end so I can activate it from my end. And the reason why I'm not able to play it is because I have not activated me as a student. But that's pretty much the steps that they have to follow to be able to access Google Classroom. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please let me know.